Hi grade 2s. So today we are going to learn about adjectives. But before we can, I need you to go and fetch some things for me. You need to go and get a piece of paper, a pencil or anything else to write with. It can be a Koki, it could be a marker, it could be a crayon. And I need you to also fetch 3 things that you can find in your house. Okay, so it can be anything. It can be a soft toy, it can be a spoon, it can be some type of toy, it can be a book, but it just has to be 3 things. All right, so I'm going to count to 3, and then when I get to number 1, you are going to put me on pause, and during that time you need to go and fetch those things for me. Okay, so remember, it's a pencil, it's a paper, and 3 things. So 3, 2, 1. Pause. Well done, grade 2. So if you are still watching this video, it means that you have collected those 3 things for me, and you've got a paper and you've got something to write with. Now I want you to look at those 3 things. Can you touch them? Can you see them? Can you smell them? Maybe they have a scent. Can you hear them? Maybe they make a sound when you touch it or you tap it. And what is it called? What are those things called if you can use your senses when you use them? Those common everyday things. What is the part of speech we use? Well done! It's called a noun. So a noun is something we use to talk about things that we can see. It can be things, it can be places, it can even be people. So a book is a noun because I can touch it, I can see it. A boy is a noun because I can see him. A school, a building is a noun because I can see the school. I can go inside the school. So I have gotten 3 nouns as well. So my first noun that I have is an owl. So this is my owl. His name is Grape, and the children in my class know that I really like owls. Now you're wondering, what does these 3 things have to do with adjectives? Well, let me tell you. An adjective is like the best buddy of a noun because it tells you more about the noun. An adjective is a describing word. It describes things. So, for example, this owl that I have, if I just said, oh, it's an owl, would you be able to see in your mind what the owl looks like? No. But if I said it's a purple owl, or it's a fluffy owl, or the owl has 2 wings, or the owl has a yellow, purple, and white tail. All those words that I used, fluffy, soft, purple, 2, yellow, white, those are all adjectives. They are words that tell me more about my noun. They tell me and describe things about the noun. So another example that I have is my little car. This is my little car. It's supposed to have pepper inside, but I just use it because I think it's cute. So how can I describe this car? So if you had to close your eyes and I told you, okay, I have a car, you don't know what kind of car I'm describing. So I will use some words. I'm going to use some adjectives. So if I look at my car, I can say it's a green car, green and white. So green and white are my adjectives. It's quite small because it fits in my hand. So small is an adjective. And it's quite hard. I can knock it. So I would say it's a hard car. And hard would be my adjective. And then I have, which is going to make my boys very excited because they love this. I have a dinosaur. Okay, I've got a long-necked dinosaur. And my boys in my class, and maybe boys in the other classes too, you can come and tell me, or you can, oh, well, we can't because we, stuck inside our houses, but you can let me know what kind of dinosaur this is. Okay, so if I had to choose adjectives to describe this dinosaur, I would say it's a green dinosaur, so it's green. Long neck, so long would be my adjective. White stripes, so white would be my adjective. And it's a toy that's made out of plastic, so plastic dinosaur. So Those would be my adjectives. Now I want you to look at your 3 items that you have brought with you. And I want you to try and use describing words to describe what they are and what they look like. And when you are ready, then we will get back to the next section of this lesson. So put me on pause again until you are ready. So 3, 2, 1, pause! Well done, grade 2s, on explaining and describing your items so well. So now we're going to move on to some sentences. Now I'm going to show you a sentence, and I want you to find first the noun for me in the sentence, so the word that you can touch or you can see. And then afterwards, I want you to find the adjective. So the first sentence I have for you is a soft owl. So which word is the noun? Which word is the adjective? Now remember, the adjective describes the noun. It tells you more about it. Have you got it? Is the noun soft? Is the noun a? Is the noun owl? Well, if you said the noun is owl, then you are correct. Well done. And which word tells us more about the noun? Soft. It tells us about the owl. So in a sentence, a soft owl, soft is our adjective and owl is our noun. Well done. Let's do another sentence. A shiny car. Which word is the noun? Which word is the adjective? I think the adjective is car. No? Which word can I touch? I can't touch shiny, but I'm touching the thing that is shiny. So I think my noun is car, and I think my adjective is shiny. Am I right? Yes, I'm correct. A shiny car. So shiny is my adjective and car is my noun. Let's look at another sentence. A green dinosaur. Which word is my adjective? Which word is my noun? I think that green is my adjective and dinosaur is my noun. Excellent! Well done, grade 2s. So now it's time for you to do some writing. So you need to get out your pencil and you need to get out your paper that you are going to write with. Okay, I'm going to get mine too. Well, I hope you have your piece of paper and something to write with, because now you are going to find some adjectives for me. So I'm going to show you a sentence. Well, actually it's called a phrase, but you'll learn about that a bit later. I'm going to show you a phrase, which means it's like a small sentence. And you first need to find the noun for me, but then you are going to write down the adjective. Okay, so the first sentence we have is a small boy. So which word is the noun? And then normally next to the noun, you would find your adjective. So, are you writing it down? Write down your adjective on your piece of paper so that you know which one it is. Have you got it? I'm sure you do. You're writing quite quickly. So, if you have written the word small, then you are correct. Well done. Boy is your noun over there because you can see a boy. And small tells us about the boy. So small is your adjective. Excellent. The next sentence we're going to do, or phrase, is called the fluffy cat. So which word is your noun? Which word is your adjective? So write down your adjective on your piece of paper so we can see if you are correct. Are you ready? Are you done? Okay, let's see if you are done and if you are correct. The adjective is fluffy. Right, the fluffy cat. So cat is our noun and fluffy is our adjective because it tells us more. Okay, so those are some ideas of what adjectives are. And I'm sure you guys know what they are by now because we have done quite a good lesson. So what you're going to do this week with the adjectives is you are going to go onto your iPad and you are going to click on Figment. So Figment is the app that has the little purple teardrop. And once you go onto Figment, you are going to choose a door and you are going to go through the door and describe what you see using both adjectives and nouns. So for example, if you walk through the under the sea door, you would say, I see blue water. I see a metal submarine. I see a friendly scuba diver. I see green plants. If you walk through the city, you would see, I see noisy people. I see red traffic lights. I see a big street. I see green trees. And you can choose whether you want to write down the things you see or you can just simply say it. It's up to you. And if you don't have Figment, because maybe it's not working on your iPad, then choose a room that you want to go and explore in your house and walk through that door. So walk through your bedroom door and make a video showing what you can see. You see a big bed. You see fluffy teddies. You see a white duvet. You see a blue curtain. And you can take that video and you can put it into clips for me. And then just save everything that you've made. And then the last activity at the bottom of the slides, I have an adjective game for you. And for that game, you're going to need some dice. If you don't have dice, then you can make a number mat. Now we know that dice goes up from number 1 to number 6. So this is how you actually make a number mat. So you do lots and lots of circles and you put lots of numbers on it. And then you close your eyes and you move your finger and you point. And then you have the number that you land on. So I landed on a number 2. So in that game, you will see on slides, you roll the dice, you will land on a picture, and you do what the picture says. If you land on the number again, then you do what the next picture says. And that will be your activity for adjectives. And remember, if you get lost, if you don't know what's happening, ask your mom and dad, or simply ask me. I'm here to help you. Okay, so I hope you guys have lots of fun with adjectives and enjoy.